Good morning, darlings. Let's see if I could talk this morning. Maybe half words, but I'll do my best. How are you guys? Good morning, Caroline. I just got your email, honey, and I will send that to you. Is everybody still sleeping? Back to work? Last night's show was a pop-in just to say hi and Merry Christmas and that I had missed you. I hope everyone had a very Merry Christmas. It's hard to believe it's over with, and that's okay. Where is everybody this morning? And before I forget, Nicole, I got your message. Thank you for the suggestion of the tea, and I will go hunt that down. Thank you for the link that you sent me. So, Caroline, is it just me and you this morning? That's okay. I'll sit and talk to myself. You and I had a great chat last night. Thank you for that. Good morning, Victoria. Thank you, sweetheart. I'm taking all my vitamins, eating vitamin C like Tic Tacs. But, I mean, everything's helping. It could have been a whole lot worse than what it was, so I'm not complaining. But, I haven't really done a lot of intel. I don't know what's going on in the world. But if you guys do and you have something you want me to pull cards on, I'd be happy to. Good morning, Mayor G. How are you? Thank you, honey. I'm doing better. I can talk. I don't know if the world wants me to. Good morning, Elle. I am getting better. I still sound and look like crap, but much better than what I was. Good morning, Cindy. How are you, hon? Did you guys have a good Christmas? I hope. I haven't even seen the littles this morning. They're buried with their new gifts, and that's fine. Just pulled your oracle cards. Wow, we got one that keeps coming up. How many times it's going to repeat itself, but that's okay. All right. So are you guys healthy? I'm glad you're well, Mayor G. You guys had to deal with the yucks. It's just that time of year. Okay, guys. So, it's us this morning, and if people want to slowly straggle in here, that's fine. What do we have going on in the world? Any global things going on or anything personal you want me to pull on? Be happy to. Through my yucky flu days, I didn't comprehend anything. I was just so sick. I didn't watch Intel. Really didn't do anything. So I'm kind of behind the news train. I have no idea what's going on. I need to cover my throat. I'm going to put a paper bag over my head, Caroline. I'm just teasing. I know what you mean. Keep my throat warm. Yeah. I do when I'm laying down, because if I'm not sitting here talking to you guys, I'll go back and lay down, and I'm all bundled up, and I have heat here, and yeah. Okay, Victoria, please pull cards on the flooding that was supposed to have flooded all of Long Island. I heard New York was there's a lot of water. Some areas were, but the whole island was supposed to be under. Did the Galactic help move it? Interesting. I haven't watched the news, except I saw a couple of headlines this morning that New York was getting battered with, I don't know, cyclones. I don't know what was going on, but I know that they were supposed to get a lot. So let's see how we want to ask this. Did the galactic help move it? Like, was this the plan to flood Long Island? Let's see if it was thwarted by the good guys, if it was a bad guy op. So let's ask. Long Island. How cold is it where you guys are? It's 23 right here, right now, so, which is much better than 3, because it's been really, really cold. But just getting up into the double digits really helped us. So Lee will be walking in. There he is. He's a troublemaker.
Hey there.
He knows he is. All right. That's okay.
Great.
That's fine. Thank you.
The other one in the fridge.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's 27. Yeah. Yeah, it's so cold, but, I think that's why they call it winter. All right, so Long Island, what's going on with the flooding? Galactic help, white hats. Let's look and see. Now that hubby's here, maybe he knows intel, because I don't know anything.
I ain't been nothing today.
Really?
Nothing.
Anything over the weekend?
Nope.
Went up to 30, no wind. Ooh.
It has been almost too quiet. There is it, right?
Yeah, that wind, Victoria, is terrible. Yeah, no matter where you're at. Okay, let's look into Long Island and this flooding stuff. It was supposed to be worse than what it was. Let's see who's behind it. Move my coffee. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, you had some off-worlder help with the Alliance. Totally changed it. That's good. Okay. So, yeah, the plan, lots of secrets. So your Four of Swords there was lots of secrets behind it, but managed to avoid it. Okay, this is avoiding some bad situations. Okay. But with the Star card, yeah, it's a wish card, but it's also letting you know that you had galactic helpers to, they got trapped in their little scheme, to flood everything. Yeah, they stepped in as a humanitarian gift to you guys to make sure that it was okay. Remember, the Death card, when it's well aspected, means changes. Okay, a new beginning is coming. It took a while. It was a slow process, but yes, they did change it. Yep. Here's an Alliance card. So there's your King of Pentacles is the family man of integrity, generational. So yeah, he's a white hat basically. Wheel of Fortune, they reversed it and flipped it upside down. So totally did the opposite of what it was supposed to do. Okay. Yep. Baby Page of Cups, so a gift from the universe. Yep. Heard wishes and prayers. Okay, so that's a wish card. We're hoping that we could avoid it, and you did. Perfect. And these two last cards are absolutely beautiful. Sovereignty and freedom of the people. So they helped as your divine feminine, because when the Empress shows up, she's also good divine and feminine energy. So yeah, the plan was to flood it, and the good guys stepped in. Beautiful. Okay, here's your confirmation. Wow. Okay. So they looked in. It's kind of like having one foot in and one foot out. Yeah, they weren't quite sure how they were going to do it, but they managed to do it. Here's a lover's card, which is a contract. So they worked, and it's also off-worlders. So they worked with the Galactic Federation and the White Hats here on Gaia. Yeah, but it was a work in progress because there's your worker bee. Took a lot of work, but they did. And, they can't avoid everything, but they made it a lot better than what it was. I mean, especially if Long Island was supposed to be totally underwater. Yeah, looks like that they took a big hunk of the issues out. So I hope that helps, Victoria. Good morning, Nadia. All right. Let me turn my phone on, see if anybody's talking to me through there. It's 11:11. Ha ha ha. I love how that works. Okay. No one's on the phone. That's okay. It's Monday. It's the day after Christmas. People are still traveling, visiting. Maybe they've gone back to work. But I am glad you guys are here. You're getting alarms for 2-day warning. Wow. Yeah. Thanks to the Galactic Federation. All of them. Team effort. Thank goodness that they're stepping in. Yeah, this polar vortex, even the cold, it was supposed to be a lot worse. And they headed it off. And so either it was supposed to be a lot colder than what it was, a lot more snow, or it was supposed to last a lot longer to make a larger impact. But the good guys stepped in and made sure that it didn't go any further than what it did. Morning, Dumpling. How are you? Okay, guys, what else do we have going on? Lisa's, there's no intel this morning. There really hasn't been. I don't know. I know that with Congress being on Christmas break, now the new.
Shit, they're on break all year round.
Well, I know. I know that they're supposed to swear in the new Congress, I think January 3rd. I think so. So there's a few things we're waiting to hear about. The Brunson case, I think January 6th on that. Little odds and ends stuff, but of course we have to take everything with a grain of salt, and I don't know what to believe anymore. I don't know. I just haven't watched any intel. I don't think I could have absorbed the information if I wanted to. Dumpling, are you freezing? Nadia, is it still really cold? Did you take Schneider for a walk this morning? Good morning, Denise. I hope you had a Merry Christmas. It's raining? Ew. I don't mind the rain. I like summer rain, not when it's cold. Yuck. Because if it gets really, really cold, then it turns to ice. No one wants that. It makes driving a pain. Okay. All right, guys. Anything else you want me to pull cards on? It can be personal. It could be worldly stuff. Whatever you want. Or we can just sit here and chat. Anybody else drinking coffee? I actually have taste back, so I know what it tastes like today. Let me click my chat thingy so I don't miss any. I know I always forget to do that. And I don't know why after I turn the live off that these chats, sometimes they show up, sometimes they don't. I have no idea why. This thing has a mind of its own, but that's YouTube for you. Coffee. Yes, everyone. We'll put an IV of coffee in. All right. Laid back and lazy. You know what? There's nothing wrong with that. At least you get to maybe snuggle under a blanket and just chill out. Had a fight last night again. It was really rough. I'm so sorry, honey. Do you just want an overall reading? I can do just a basic general reading. Okay. I'm going to pull cards on the RV monetary release to churches. Is it a fact? Yeah, I heard that a lot of those church stuff was happening. Okay. All right. Well, we'll just start at the top. And Victoria, I'll just do a basic reading for you. Mayor G, I'll do one for you. And then we'll do the RV, the monetary releases to the churches. Okay. All right, Victoria, let's find out what's going on. All right. You're welcome, honey. Let's see. Can you tell me about Victoria's situation? And we're hoping for victory for Victoria. You want to cry? Only if it's a good cry. I don't want you sad. I'm going to keep your energy up. All right. What's going on with Victoria here? Let's see what kind of... We'll find out what's going on, and we're going to find out what advice the cards can give you. I know it's hard, but that's what you use us for, okay? All right. It's your base card. Now see what I'm talking about. Look, Victoria. There's our collective card. That's our family card, so you can lean on us. I agree, Nadia. A lot of people had arguments because the evil energy needed to feed. Yeah, because normally when we're doing our happy time and Christmas, they're doing their underground evil stuff. And they really couldn't do anything this year. So they had to change the energy with people so that we would fight with amongst each other. Now, I know that it happened to other people. It didn't happen here. Well, I like so far your cards, Victoria. These are beautiful. Mm-hmm. Well, interesting. You have one upside down here. Yep. Okay. Beautiful cards, Victoria, but some warnings, okay, of what you can work on. All right. Now, all right. Because you are working so hard to move out of troubled waters, move out of the situation that you're in. Okay. Now, remember swords, thoughts, words, and being able to move forward, make some big changes. Okay. Don't get scared of the Tower card in that aspect. Okay. It's not. It means big changes. It's not all going to come crumbling down. That's not how it's aspected. It just means big changes are coming your way. You're moving away from that, the stuff that you're dealing with, and you're going to start over. There's your Eight of Cups, and that's a new path, new beginning. Let all that stuff go in the past, release it, cut the cords, and be done with it. Look at this beautiful victory card for Victoria. That's a beautiful family card. Okay, it's peace, harmony, it's celebration, it's wands, okay, hearts and desires. Okay, you really... The reason this is happening is because you're getting so in tune with your intuitiveness, okay? Now, she's very secretive as well. She's just somebody you don't mess with. The High Priestess, she's full of secrets and mystery, but she's your most intuitive card when it comes to the Divine Feminine, okay? So because you're ascending and you're getting better with your gifts, and these are the reason attacks happen, okay? Because they're holding you back, and I'm going to show you why. But you're going to keep fighting. There's your Knight of Pentacles. You fight and you manifest with these pentacles that it goes away, because pentacles are earthbound. You're manifesting that this goes away, because this is who you're fighting. You don't have to tell me, because I know the story. Yes, this asshole was in here. Now, the card that came up upside down, because it's sitting next to him, this is why she got flipped. Now, there's the Empress. He is trying to steal your divine feminine energy. She's upstairs. If she's up like this, she's very divine and she knows who she is. He's trying to take it away. Okay? So that's why she's upside down. So we're fighting him. Remember that Knight. Okay. So use the divine masculine to fight for her, the divine feminine. Emperor and Empress sitting side by side because you have a good equal balance of both. He wants to take the divine feminine, so you're going to fight it with the divine masculine to get her back, because he's the protector, remember? Okay. Now you will get the message that it's working, because things will ease up for you. But please understand, they're only trying to steal it. Here's your thief card. You don't let them steal it, okay? You don't let that thief have any power. Here's your advice. You stand your ground. Know who you are and your sovereignty, okay? Here's some confirmation. Beautiful. So you're going to use your words to do this, okay? And you're going to be very aggressive about it. The King of Swords. Be prepared to fight with those words, because you're casting stuff out. Big Ace of Swords. Be ready to fight when you need to fight, and make peace with the Dove when you need to make peace, okay? Make peace with yourself, that it's not your fault, and get ready to fight the enemy. Now, if you can't do it by yourself, you need to get some help, okay? All right? But you keep focused, and you feel like you're at an impasse right now, just remember to pick the path of the light. You're going to be okay, because we're not letting him win. All right? Focus and make sure that your divine energy stays focused on the light. And you just let them know with your words, demanding you don't give consent, and that you demand to be left alone, and they can't steal your divine feminine energy, okay? Naughty is absolutely correct. Remember Master Co, who's in control, the I am. Observe the emotion and then release it, and you love yourself, okay? Don't be down on yourself. Don't think that this is something that, this is a punishment for you or anything like that. Don't think that way. I want you to think positive, and I want you to think victory, okay? You're gonna be fine. You're just going through some stuff right now, so you can really know who you are. Remember, your base card was the collective. Let us work with you, and we're going to manifest with you that you're going to be just fine. Okay, just remember who you are. You are the light. Be the light and shine it. It's intense. Sure it is, sweetie. Is there anything that we can do? We can help manifest, and, I'll be happy to burn sage, and we just absolutely, as a collective, stand beside our sister Victoria, and we do not give consent to anything negative or harmful. And you call in all the heavenly hosts, and you have them fight battles too. Use those swords. Archangel Michael is great for that. My cards are all messed up here. Okay. Get them all straightened out here. And then I'm going to do a basic one from Mayor G. Victoria, are you still doing your Master Co? Good morning, Gail. How are you, honey? Let's see. All right. Yeah. Okay, good. Keep doing your meditations and take your authority. Good morning, Patricia. How's Miss Pat this morning? Watch the replay, Gail. That's fine. Thanks for popping in, sweetheart. You have a blessed day. Yep. Victoria, don't show weakness, sweetheart. Like Nadia said, they're looking for your weaknesses. Don't show it to them. All right. All right, Mary G, you still in here, sweetie? Let's just do a basic reading for you. Yes, she is strong. She can do this. You got a whole lot of warriors on your side. You call down those heavenly hosts and you get it all cleaned up, and you're going to be all right. They know you're strong, and they know that your light is bright, and that's why the enemy tries to take it and smolder it out. You don't let them at all. All right, Miss Mary G, what we got going on with you? Just do it in general. What's going on with you? I do have your oracles. All right, honey. Wow. Okay. Beautiful cards. Okay. Interesting. Beautiful, strong cards. Let's see what your base card is, Mare. Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. Are you waiting to receive something, or are you giving something? That's beautiful. Makes sense with your cards. So your energy right now is absolute strength. Okay. I don't have anything specific. Oh, these are beautiful cards. I mean, if everybody had these cards, I wouldn't worry about anybody. Strength with the divine feminine. She's the mother, the Queen of Cups. Okay, she's very focused and manifesting. Okay, are you manifesting something coming your way? It's very strong. You're great. Your position in the collective is celebration. You're happy about something. Something's coming. Okay. Sometimes you do tend to feel a little left out in the cold, but you're also avoiding some things in this building that you don't want to have any part of. You're kind of balancing yourself out here. Interesting. Now, you may be going through something that's a little tricky, but it's a 10, so it's coming to an end. Okay. Okay. So you're not surrendering. It's well aspected, so you don't surrender to it, but in a negative way. Okay. But it's wrapping itself up. Sometimes he can appear to be dead, but he's really not. He's very mysterious. But it's a 10, so it's wrapping up. So if you're going through something, it's coming to an end. Okay. You just kind of feel stuck and in limbo right now. You're still waiting for something to happen. But the Queen of Pentacles, you're great at manifesting, and it's coming. Look at this card. There's your Sun card. Beautiful outcome. Absolute beautiful. Okay, Temperance. Now she's a peacemaker. Okay, she's a balancer. Okay, she's very spiritual, but she also means patience. So just wait. So if you're waiting for something to happen, everything's going to be wrapped up and you're going to be given something. That Queen of Cups, she's manifesting. Okay, Knight of Wands, having the heart and desire and fighting for it. So manifesting. You just keep manifesting what you want. The gift is coming. There's your Four of Cups. Okay, you're just waiting for that message. Okay. Now, don't forget all the things that are still standing here that you got going for you, but I also understand you're focused on a gift that's coming, and it is. Here's your baby Page of Wands. Just go slow, take one step at a time, and it is coming. Hearts and desires are wands, so you're going to be all right. Let's do some confirmation. Beautiful. Okay. Now, it has some great advice for your final cards, okay? So stand your ground with that, with the wands, okay? It means stand up for yourself. You're in control. You know who you are. You're manifesting. You've got very strong divine feminine energy, okay? All right? Stay focused on this as a positivity card. Stay grounded and know who you are. And even if it does take some time, because you had two cards that says, you may have to wait a little while, do not get disappointed and heartbroken if it takes a little longer. It's okay. All right? So, Mare G, beautiful, absolutely beautiful cards. Just, you're manifesting something and it's coming. It's just taking a little longer than what you thought. So, I don't know if that resonates with you, but that's what tarot says. Good morning, Cheryl. So, Mare G, I hope that helps. Yeah, and remember that base card was it's humanitarian, so it's giving and receiving. I think you're waiting to get something and you're going to get it. Unfortunately, it's just taken a little bit longer. Okay, good. I'm glad it does. All right. Caroline has a question. Is Trump Jr. to be appointed new Twitter CEO? That's a good question, Caroline. Elon's been playing head games with people. I think it's hilarious about doing that poll. I'll step down if you all request it. But then it's better be careful what you ask for. That's a good question. Caroline, do you want to do the money one first for the churches? Let's do that one first, and then we'll look into Junior. Do you feel relieved, Nadia? I'll pull cards. Do you feel any better at all? So I know you've been in some pain. Good morning, Brianna, if I didn't mention you already. Yeah, they were beautiful cards, weren't they? Yeah. Dumpling, you're so funny. If it was physically, she should have filmed that. Little postpartum in the afternoon. Okay. All right. Good. You just needed to get into that shift. And there was a big shift last night as well. Of course, remember, we need to go. We're going to get through the 28th. Is a huge date. Okay. All the 8 planets are aligning. All right. All right. So Caroline had asked a question if the churches were getting their payouts, because that's part of it. Nadia, you're so funny. She's going to change her name to Mary. All right. Do I need to burn some frankincense in my oil diffuser today? Well, they should. They should come first. Lee said that he heard that the Native Americans were getting their money, their restitutions. And they're supposed to come before anybody else.
Should.
Just gold? Oh, hell. Aren't you special? Just gold. Okay. All righty. So are the churches getting paid out of their part of the RV? I know that's all part of that CMKXs and the PP something. I don't know all of it. All right. So the church is getting paid. All right. I bet our Michael's going to have to watch the replay. I haven't seen him dance his way in here. Okay. Okay. So no, not yet. The cards say no, not yet. Okay. All right. So Five of Pentacles again, kind of having the hand out. They're waiting. Okay. Still feeling a little left out in the cold. Still feeling a little stuck. Okay. There's your Eight of Swords. Still bound. Still not happening yet. Okay. Now here's an Alliance card. It means it's coming, and I'll show you how it plays out. Okay, it is coming, but they still have to strategically do this. Okay, so this is a military move. They're strategically doing who they do first. Okay, now it's coming. Okay, this is a hermit just on the journey, waiting. Okay, shine the light, like I'm right here. Give it to me. Okay, it is coming because look at the Eight of Wands. It's fast movement. Now after that is Judgment, another movement card being called to. So it is happening, okay? So what you're hearing right now through the grapevine is still a lot of illusions, and misinformation is important, and that's part of it, okay? You're hearing lots of different things and not quite sure what to hear. It's not happening yet, okay? It is dragging people down, okay? It's wearing them out. This is just being tired. Like I'm just, bleh. Tired of fighting, tired of waiting. But, Wheel of Fortune is coming. It is going to change. And with those movement cards, it is coming, okay? Try not to be disappointed and disheartened over the news that it hasn't happened yet. And of course, our lovely hangman that says he's in limbo and he just has to wait a little longer. That's what we're getting. Here's your confirmation. Now it's beautiful. So here's your confirmation that it is happening. Okay. Balancing out. They will get justice for what they need. Okay. They will. There's the scales of balance. It's coming because you get a great big fat ace, and that's a big cup. It's a gift. It is coming. Okay. And the Knight of Cups. So it's still part of a military operation. Okay. They're the ones that have to roll out all the Nasara Jasara stuff. It is coming. Now he's an active horse because he's rearing back. He's not slow to move. He's jumping. So that means he's moving forward, okay? So hasn't happened yet, but it says wait a little longer and that it will happen, okay? I know no one wants to hear that, but Caroline, that's what we got with the churches. Good morning, Michael. You walking your dogs? Or you dancing your doggies? Dance away. Walk your doggies. Take care of your fur babies. You're welcome, honey. All right. So what was the other one? Oh, Trump Jr. to be appointed new Twitter CEO. And then Nadia will look into you, honey. Okay. Trump Jr. Boy, they'll be begging Elon to come back to Twitter if a Trump gets in there and runs things. Can you imagine? You think their heads are exploding now. That's funny. All right. Trump Jr. I don't know if he's talking to me or if he's talking to himself.
Myself.
You getting the right answer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. All right. Trump Jr., CEO of Twitter. That would be so funny. All right. Twitter. They restored my account, but I still haven't been back on there. All right. Trump Jr. going to be the CEO of Twitter. All right. Well, it is going to change hands. Interesting. I have I've got divine feminine energy first. It may change hands twice or be a collective. A collective. Okay, I have a collective card. All right, so let's look into this. All right. So it is going to change hands, but it's going to be slow moving. Okay, so there's your baby page. All right, slow moving, change of hands. But it's going to be worked together as a collective. There's a group of people that are going to do this because I have both male and female energy. Yes, Trump Jr. is one of them. But it's interesting because I have all this beautiful female energy, okay? I mean, between the Queen of Cups manifesting, focusing on it, changing things, bringing change, and then the Empress coming in here going, oh, there's a female that's going to be running this as well. Okay, so they're going to move Twitter in a different direction, okay, because that's moving out of troubled waters, moving it forward, not in a bad way, okay, because they're still bringing truth, because these are swords. And what they bring is going to change the world, which it already is, what they've been releasing. But I still have that divine feminine. There's going to be a female behind the works as well. Okay. Another baby page of pentacles, some mystery behind it. Here's a junior card. He's a junior because he's the younger Trump. But mystery behind it. There's mystery. A judgment. It's to bring judgment on the people that were running Twitter before Elon and all that. Okay, but it's a movement card. There's going to be a change of hands, but not just one hand, because it's a collective. I do have a Trump energy here. Okay, very interesting because the baby page of Pentacles is the son of the King of Pentacles. So a junior card, yes. There's your ace, but he's running it with somebody else and it's a female. Maybe it's a behind the scenes thing and we're not quite sure. Okay, because it's a matter, it takes a lot of time and energy and it's very exhausting. So they're going to do this as like a partnership or a group. It's a collective job, but it's to change everything around because there's your Wheel of Fortune. So big changes. There are all these little secrets in here. Okay, see, there's another collective card. Interesting. Okay. So it's still, there's your collective. That's another community collective card. To let the community know what? The secrets. Okay, be rest assured that it's going to be okay, but it's to reveal the secrets of the deep state. But it's collectively done. So Trump Jr. is a part of it, but he's not the only one. Does that make sense? So Ivanka, it could be. But there is definitely divine feminine energy in there, and it's going to be run as more of a group collective than it is just one person. You know, and that could be anybody in the alliance, but I do get that Junior is behind it. At least he plays a small role in it anyway. But okay, we'll just have to wait and see, and whether they reveal that or not. So it'll be interesting. I know you. I mean, we all know that they've got a great plan, master plan behind it all. So we'll just have to see. All right, Nadia, do you want me to look into you, see if you're getting some relief, if you've had a breakthrough? Okay. Autocorrect. I hate the autocorrect. I got you. All right, honey. Let's look and see. See if Miss Nadia has any relief. If you had a breakthrough. Interesting. Hi, kitty. I have a It's being a bandit.
Weird.
Yeah. All right. Hi, Deb. How are you, honey? You're not too late. It's all right. Okay, Miss Nadia. What's going on with you? Base card, Queen of Pentacles. So it's a mystery, but you got divine feminine energy, which we've talked about. A lot of this has to do with Divine Mother. Yep. Yeah, you definitely move forward. Beautiful. All right. I love the way this comes out. That's a perfect little story. Okay. All right. At least that guy's not bad aspected. Because I was going to have to throw a fit. All right, sweetheart. So, yep. Contract is over. Excuse me. There's your lover's card, okay? So that's a contract card. You're stepping through and completing your contract. Okay, so you had to go through that for a few days. Yep. Fast moving. There's your chariot. Don't worry, it's not an Egyptian card because I know you can't stand that. It just means fast moving. It came quickly. You move through it because it's also a portal card. It's just going through and going to the next side of things. It's beautiful. Star card that's wishes and hopes and desires. But it's a portal card as well. You have made progress. You've made a step towards your ascension, okay? Because that's going up. Ascension. Wheel of Fortune, absolutely. It changed and flipped. And it'll only get better. So if you're still having a little bit of discomfort, it will get better progressively, okay? Stay focused towards the light. Just keep me moving towards it. You're going to be fine. Yeah, you definitely, these are movement cards. So yeah, you're going new beginnings and, starting a new journey. Now here, you stand your ground and keep doing your meditations and keep doing what you're doing. The same things that you know that you have to do every day to get relief and move forward, to ascend even more. You just keep doing it. Just stand your ground and keep doing it, okay? Not to worry. King of Wands, just for the hearts and desires, relax knowing that you've got a great balance of the divine masculine as long as with the divine feminine, okay? But yes, here's what's really cool. Yep. Giving birth to the baby page. Okay, now so here's like a daddy card. There's the baby card. And now you're one big happy family. So yes, you did successfully do that. Okay. Now, this is to help with the collective, and it's a celebration card. You should celebrate. It's over with. Now this card is not bad aspected. It just means it's bringing big changes to you. It's cutting the chains of something you had to let go of and a release. We talked about that. You're releasing something and letting it go, breaking the chains, and moving forward with big changes. Okay, this is beautiful. Okay, yeah, it was exhausting though. It was very tiring. It wore you out. Kind of brought you to your knees. That's okay. That's all right. Your sovereignty and knowing who you are, the divine feminine. Okay, independence. But yeah, because the baby page is here now, and you've got more truth to bring. Okay. But you successfully did it, Mama. Congratulations. Yep. I love it how cards tell a little story. Yep. Yep. Celebrate. Absolutely. Just keep doing your thing. Major breakthrough. Cigars to all. There you go. Nice breakfast. Well, it's actually lunchtime, so I guess I'm not saying anything. All I know is I don't have to cook. That's the great thing about Christmas leftovers.
You gotta worry about it.
Mm-mm. All right, so cheers, Nadia, on your special bundle of joy. All right. What else did we have? Did I have anything else? You got more snow, Deb? Just a dusting. Well, it sure is cold enough. Yes, Dumpling, you are correct. You are supposed to give Lee hell.
Well,
Not, they were waiting to see if you were going to argue with yourself. And Dumpling remembered from last night that they're supposed to give you hell. Waking me out of a dead sleep, even though the
it was for a good reason.
The surprise was good, but good grief. You got to warn somebody like that.
Well, that takes all the fun out of it.
Okay. All right. Are the Zim monies increasing? Yeah, we talked about that last night. Let's take a look and see if they're going to be adjusting up.
What money?
The Zim bonds. Not earth-shattering, but someone stole our trash can, dumped the trash bags out in the street. Why? Well, because they're assholes. People have done that to us, too. Thank you, Deb. I'm feeling a lot better. Michael's doing his thumbs up dance. Yep. All right.
Hi, Michael.
So let's look at the Zim bonds and see if they're increasing in value.
I'm not being unsociable. I can't type it.
You can't type anyway, sausage fingers. Eat your snack and be quiet. I am much better, Victoria. Thank you. Yes.
You're not squeaky.
I'm not that squeaky. And every once in a while, I'll get a little squeaky. Yeah, it is still on my eye. And did a hot compress, but it's there. Yeah, it just takes time. Yeah, mute that energy. Yeah, Dumpling people are just jerks.
Can't fix stupid.
You can't fix stupid. You can kill it, but
Yep.
People don't like me saying that. Damn fruit fly. Just one fruit fly. Sausage fingers. He's all thumbs when he types. That's why I call him sausage fingers. Are the 5G towers going to heal those who took the jab with special frequency? I've heard that that's true. Ivanka running for president in 2028. Interesting. Yeah. Bless their little hearts. That's right. Yep. All right. So let's look at these Zim bonds. Are they going to go up and increase in value? All right. Now we know that Zimbabwe is like the breadbasket of the world. A lot of the African countries are. Zimbabwe is one of the biggies, because that's your humanitarian bonds. All right. Zim going to go up. Alrighty. These cards are popping in here a lot today. I've shuffled and shuffled. Don't be surprised if you hear some rumors, apparently. Okay. So don't panic. So there may be some misinformation that's going to float around the community that it's going to drop, but that's not true. Remember, misinformation is important a lot of times, okay? So don't panic. All right. This is why I'm telling you this. Okay. These are movement cards. Okay, so it's constantly on the move. He's moving in a different direction. But let me get through the whole thing before you bite my head off, okay? All right, moving in another direction. Okay, it's going to leave some of the past value behind, and it's moving forward into a different direction. You're not going to be left out in the cold. Don't panic. Now, this is a pentacle card, okay? You're not left out in the cold. Right now, it's like you got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, and you're not like, is this ship sailed? Is it going to devalue? What's happening? Because they can be scary cards, but it's not what you think. We know that this intel community gets crazy about giving out wrong information. So tarot says, no, it is slowly. That pentacle it's a slow process. Okay, he's a slow walking horse. Okay, it is working in the military slowly to come forward, but because of the misinformation, you're going to hear that you may have to. It looks like you have to take a loss on it. It's not. Remember, there's lots of secrets and good stuff in the background. Okay, don't focus on these rumors. Don't take a knee to that. Just remember what's going on in the background. It's not bad. Here's your quantum card. These are necessary changes for everything to go quantum, okay? So things will go through the rumor mill before they settle on it, okay? But it's fine. There's your King of Swords. Now that's your alliance. They are working on it. You will get the truth eventually, okay? It's changing. It is changing. But it's not how you think it's changing, okay? You're going to think it's come crashing down. No, it's bringing big change to the value, but still full of secrets. It's not telling me what the value is going to be, but it is not bad, okay? Here's why. Your final 2 cards are pentacle cards because it's a work in progress. They are still trying to, this first one's going to be the death of me. It's still a work in progress, manifesting and working with these pentacles to figure out the best optimal price for the people. Okay. But there's another pentacle. It is to celebrate with the community and know that it's for our benefit. It's humanitarian purposes. They want to be able to give us the best value so we can do the most with our humanitarian. So, yes, big changes. So, big changes are coming. You may hear that it's going down, but it's not. It'll go up. There's your Ace of Cups, okay? So that's a gift. Beautiful ace. Yeah, still a little bit of in inner turmoil, okay? But this is also holding the ground until the new path can be paved, okay? No worries. Final card is the Wheel of Fortune. It's still going to be absolutely beautiful. But yes, they are working on changing the value to go up. So don't panic when you hear through the rumor mill that it's dropped. Don't go out and sell your Zim bonds, okay? We have a constitutional Republican army since we've been hijacked by Meg. Yes, we do. The military is on our side. There's 2 running side by side. Most of the cabal's army have been cleaned up, but there still are pockets of them. Okay, and the generals that were the bad guys have been removed or playing their role. But we do have a Republican army and is running side by side, and they're the ones that work with the Alliance. Well, they are the Alliance, and they work with the Galactic Federation, okay? And they have to take orders from our Commander-in-Chief, okay? Don't worry, it is. They're just running parallel to each other right now, and the reason that you can't see that is because they're the ones doing the secret squirrely stuff, okay? But they're there. The military is on our side. Now, the reason that you're not seeing a lot of movement from the good Republican Army is because they have to protect us. Because they had plans. If the good military would have moved, the cabal had no problem with nuking us. Okay, so they're protecting us. They have to. That's why it's taken so long. Am I glitchy? Okay, Deb, I'll sage. But Yeah, Michael, the army is there and they're running, but they have to protect the citizens as much as they can with the least amount of casualties as possible. But they're there, and the better it gets cleaned up, we've still got baddies out there, so we just have to make sure that they don't have any power and control to be able to harm citizens. I don't know where my torch is. Uh-oh. I've lost my fire. Well, fiddle-de-doo.
That's weird.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Oop.
I wonder where it went.
I don't know. Little sticky fingers probably got a
I
hold
would
of
say
it.
that's a good possibility.
Yeah. Get some sage going. Okay. So we did that on Zim bonds. Michael, I can pull cards on the military if you want me to, honey. Um,
Gee,
all right. Where
hey,
were we on our questions? You have to remind me. Oh, there it is.
It was up
That's
on
probably
the-
hot.
It was up on the mantle.
Maybe somebody took it away from sticky fingers. Doesn't surprise me. All right. Had a dream about Naughty and me in a lab. It looked like we were putting tubes back down in containers, different colored liquids in them. What are y'all doing, a science experiment? Okay, we can look. See if that helps. Let me know if it's still glitchy, okay? Get that out of here. Clean that up. All right. All right. Where was I? All right. I've lost track of the chat here. I have no idea what we're talking about. Where was I on questions? Okay. Deb wanted to know about the 5G towers, and they're going to heal with a special frequency. Okay, so we'll do that. Was that the next one? Yes, I'll pull cards on the military for Michael. I think that's where we're at. Oh, Caroline wanted to know about Ivanka in 2028. Okay. All right. All right. So let's do the 5G tower one. Then we'll do Michael's military question because I want Tara to confirm that. And then we'll do Ivanka. And I think those are the last three. Not that I'm ending, I'm just getting caught up. Oh, and then Nadia and Deb in a lab cooking up something. Okay. Oh my gosh, Nadia, you're so funny. Creating a perfect man to fight over? Really? Alrighty then. Good idea, Brianna. Yeah, Dumpling, you got a camera or ring footage or something. All right, so let's look into these 5G towers. If they're on the right frequency, will they heal the people with the jabberwoos? All right. Will they heal 5G? Okay. Alrighty. Interesting. All right. So yes, but we have a couple little glitchies here. Now let me explain. So it will help heal and reverse everything, but we're still going to have a couple little issues. But it's not that big of a deal. Like it could have been a big deal, but all right. So remember what I said about we could lose quite a few people. So the 5G tower will wrap it up. Remember I said 10s wrap it up. It comes to an end. It stops. Okay, so there's your first one. There's more in here, okay? So yeah, it will bring it to an end. Now, we could still lose some people through this. Depends on how advanced it is. But yes, there is a frequency, okay? We all know that originally it was everybody was fooled into taking them. Originally, this guy was going to get his way. They'd turn him on and everybody just dropped dead. It's happened in, I think it was Japan. They had all those college students drop at one time. Um, so, yeah, originally he was going to get his way, but nope. Okay, so Divine Feminine Mama comes in here. All right, this passion and desire to bring it to an end. She's cloaked. She's kind of mysterious, but she's passionate. Now, remember I said 10s bring it to an end? You had the first one? Yeah, because originally they wanted everybody to surrender, and when they turned it on, the devil was going to get his way. Nope. Put a lot of hard work into it. There's another 10. Wrapping it up. Work is over. It's going to be okay. The Ace of Cups says yes, it will reverse what has been done to people, okay? You're still going to have a handful. It's not going to cure them all. Because, like I said, it depends on how advanced it is. But this is the Knight of Cups moving forward. Yes, it'll happen quickly. Okay. All right. Depends on the area that you're in of how fast what will happen. Now, being sovereign, independent, it will give their independence back to them because right now they're almost out of control and not even thinking for themselves. I know we know a lot of people like this. It's just changed them, but they will get their sovereignty back and their independence. Okay. If it's meant to be. Now, so the work is in, they've done the work, it's in place, it's ready to go, okay, but apparently they're waiting on something because this is just waiting for it to happen. All right, Queen of Cups, manifesting, bringing the gift, she's focused. So they're focused on, they're waiting for something to happen. Don't know what that is because we didn't pull cards on that question. All right, King of Wands, he's ready to go, he's ready to fight, but he's relaxed. So they're just waiting. Well, they're waiting. But what it tells you is don't fear it. Don't fear the unknown. Don't worry about it. This is just at a standstill. When the swords are like, of course, in this one, it's down that way. It just means it can go either direction. They're just waiting on their cue. She's blindfolded. She doesn't know what's going to happen, but don't fear it. She's just waiting. That's all she's doing. Beautiful. Okay, here's your confirmation. These are your movement cards. All three of them are. Okay. Fast moving. When it happens, it'll be very fast. Chariot. Very, very moving fast. Okay. It's also a military mission. Okay. So when it happens, it'll be instantaneous. It's beautiful. And then your new beginnings with your Eight of Cups. Okay. Leaving the past behind. All right. So it says it's coming very, very quickly. And when it does happen, it'll change almost instantaneously. But we know that there are also going to continue to be casualties of war until they decide to do this. So it could tell us that there's a little bit of the deep state that are still in control of some of these towers, and that our good guys have to make sure they have full control over all of them. Well, hi, Leela. How are you, honey? Welcome, welcome. You come in here to keep Nadia straight. I know how it is. It's a lot of work. Oh, but we love her. I'm so sorry to hear that, Victoria. Yeah, those catalytic converters. They're full of copper. That's why they want them. Well, I know, but they get scrapped for a lot of money. They're worth a lot of money. It is a hot thing. It's a hot thing everywhere, honey. Platinum. Michael, what are we talking about, honey? All right. All right, yeah. You guys welcome Leela. Michael, let's pull cards on your military question, honey. Let's see. So basically, we want to know if we have a constitutional Republican army. And you want to ask if they will show their presence, like let themselves be known. Lee goes, nope. Yep. All right.
It's like special forces, right?
Yeah, the quiet professional special forces goes. Yeah. All right. Well, excuse me. We will. Let's take a look, Michael. See what we got going on. I have platinum in it. Chicago.
Michael lives in Chicago.
Yeah. Well, somebody has to live there next to Nadia and keep her in line.
How's the weather?
It's Chicago. You tell me. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, platinum. All kinds of those precious metals in them. All right, Michael, let's look at our military, honey. What we got going on? He calls it Chirac. All right. I know. Honey, if the news is any indication of how bad it is, Beetlejuice running things. All right, what's going on with this military? Sneaky little critters. All those cards in not one night showed up. Talk about quiet professionals. They don't even show up in the tarot readings. All right. That doesn't mean that they're not in here. They are. So, all right. So you're not seeing them because you're being fooled. It is to fool you, but it's to fool everyone. They're out there. They're out there. If you saw them driving down the street in M-Raps constantly, yeah, it wouldn't be much of a secret, would it? It'd be out to everybody. They're just secret squirrelies. Okay? So to fool the people. Yeah. Remember our little baby pages. People can't handle our military being in your face all the time. The drippy drops, remember? They can't be out there doing it. First of all, give away all their secrets. Second of all, people can't handle it. Yeah, it wouldn't bother us because we know what they're doing behind the scenes. But now, all right. So the Empress, meaning power and control. Okay. Independence and sovereignty. Okay, there's your divine feminine. But it doesn't, it's just an equal balance. She's just very secretive. We know that the divine feminine is a secretive creature. Okay. So here's where you need to know that they're working with the off-worlders. It's a galactic federation, and they're not meant to be out in the open. Even tarot did not even give me the knights. So, yeah. They're working behind the scenes to bring gifts, okay? This is treasure. They treasure their people, okay? So they're working very, very hard, but it's a gift from the universe that you don't see them. You probably don't want to know. Now, here's your worker bee, meaning they are working. You just don't see them. Okay, they're manifesting and working on the pentacle, and it's an RV thing too. Okay, remember pentacles are manifestation, but they're also physical money, right? You can't see them because they're taking out the thieves, okay? But they're there. So yes, we do have a beautiful, beautiful military, but I'll explain it in a second. Remember another baby page drip drop. People can't handle knowing that our military is on Title 10 constantly in the streets, okay? All right. So some advice. Don't lose sleep over it. Don't let it worry your pretty little head, okay? Because they're doing their thing, all right? But they're also dealing with people that don't know which road to take. So they're still trying to take out some of the baddie militaries to make sure that they stay out and that they stay on the right path. Okay, that divine light. All right. The reason that you don't see them is this guy right here, okay? Because boundaries have to be set. The King of Cups is full of secrets you can't know. They had to set certain boundaries so you will not know what they're doing. Okay? And one of them is just you're not going to see them. Okay? But judgment, they're out there bringing judgment against the bad military, but it's also, they're always on the move because that's a movement card. You're not going to see them doing their thing. Okay? All right. Now here's your base card. It's justice. They're out there. They're serving justice, but you can't know who they are. Now this is beautiful. Here's your final confirmation. There he is. Okay. All right. So here's your Knight of Pentacles out there doing their thing. They're working, they're manifesting, they're getting their job done. Yep, bringing people down, making them surrender. Okay, but remember it's a 10, but they're wrapping up their jobs and what they're cleaning this mess up, right? It's coming to an end because, and they're all, this is global because that's the world card. They're everywhere. Okay, just don't see them, and you can't. But that's all right. As long as they're working and bringing justice and doing their thing, we'll see them when it's necessary. But right now, with the martial law, if that was declared today or tomorrow, people would just lose their ever loving minds. Okay. Well, I understand your question, Michael. You know, why are we waiting for the brain dead, inoculated Luciferian liberals to wake up? It's one way of calling them something. Makes no sense to wake up the soon be dead zombies, right? Well, it's a little complicated, Michael. I understand what you're saying. I understand where you're coming from. It's frustrating. But we also understand if they do it, they've seen which path will be taken. And if they don't do it as drip droppy as they are, a lot of people you'll have mass suicides. People will lose their marbles. And they're just trying to the least amount of casualties as possible. But please remember, there's another in some situations they would love to come forward and put the truth out there, but because the deep state still has plants of weapons against us, they could just set them off, and they have to very carefully protect the people. I know it's a pain in the butt, but if you think about it, if there are nuclear bombs in locations all over the world that they could just set off and mass kill millions of people because the military rubbed them the wrong way, they'll take it out on us. Okay. You guys are so funny. Naughty said, Michael, did you take all the negative words that trigger us? Oh my God, tell us how you really feel. Hey, Michael says it like it is, and that's why we love him. That's all right.
And a lot of people agree.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're not alone. I think we all feel that way. It's just, it's hard to put it in perspective from their point of view because they see stuff that we don't. We're just frustrated, and I get it. Leila, you are so right. No one can keep Nadia in line. She's out of control. Yeah, where is Joe today? I hope she's all right. Y'all send her Good vibes. We done. We are done, Michael, honey. I understand. Yeah, y'all need Joe in Chicago. She'll clean that place up real fast. Yep. All right, so where are we at? I don't want to lose my place. Pat, you're also correct. God's also given them every chance to change. Yeah, I mean, you can't change. Everybody's got free will. What are you going to do? All right, Leland, you've been having bad nosebleeds the past 3 days. You've also been having terrible headaches. Does it mean anything? The energy and the ascension process means the energy is changing, and it has a lot to do with solstice, but the frequencies, just the atmospheric changes can absolutely, it brings on physical symptoms, just like, flu symptoms, but nosebleeds, because it changes the pressure in the air. Okay. You can get really bad headaches. Ascension sicknesses are headaches, the ears ringing, or even just being clogged up and not being able to hear, blurry vision. You can get nosebleeds, sore throats. They manifest into physical things. Okay, don't let it scare you. Of course, just air being dry will do that to you as well. But Leila, just do whatever you can to combat it physically, like keeping moisture in the air and things like that, but also meditate and stay focused and go with the energy. Don't try to fight it. The more you fight it, the worse it gets. Just ease into it and let it happen. It is going to ease up, but we have a few more days of this wave that we're going through. Okay. Yeah. And your tummy's bothering you. Yeah, it's just your ears are ringing, all of it, and you're congested. Everything just feels like your head's in a vice a lot of times. It's very part of it. This energy that we're evolving into, we're not used to the energies of the divine feminine, and she's so strong. Everybody is sick, so you are not alone, Leila. Just do the best you can to combat it physically, but the more you fight it, it can get worse. Okay. I'm not saying don't take your medications or anything that I'm not saying that. Do what you need to do, but spiritually, just stay focused, meditate, always ask our higher ascension and our spirit guides and guardian angels and all of them and divine father and mother to help with that. And they will. So just, go into it the best you can. We're all going through it, and it's everybody's different. Some people take it easier than others. But, if I can be a further help, Nadia is great with helping with stuff like that. You're welcome, Michael. Arthritis pain. Yeah. Yeah. The creepy crowd. It is. The croops. Yeah. It's just everybody's sick. We're just not used to this level of energy, and all the planets are aligning, and it's just, we're going through a lot. And the age of Aquarius is a very time of, it's just a lot of pressure. What did I miss? What do we stick in the sock? What?
Yeah, I got that. I'm like,
What?
okay, where do you stick the sock?
You are correct, Brianna. Purging of your system, releasing the blockages. Yeah, we're doing that. We need to continue to release and let go of things, and that will help the ascension, because we don't want to put our own blockages on. Cut ties, cut cords, release, and do the forgiveness meditations, and just let that stuff go. And, you know, do your physical things, use your crystals, burn your sage, your Palo Santo, all that good stuff. Mastrico is wonderful about helping with that as well. All right. All righty. I'm still lost of what we're doing with it. Just put a sock in it for now. What? I have missed something. Her nose? Oh. Well, alrighty then. Y'all so funny. All right. Where was I, guys? I have totally lost track of my questions. You just remind me in my brain. It's what I call my terror brain. Because when I'm in spirit, I totally forget what I'm doing. I have to. If I'm focused on the next question, I can't read the current one. Oh, your dream with Nadia. You're right, Deb. Okay. Let's see what these two mad scientists are creating in a lab. Not a dirty sock. Ugh. If it walks and sticks to the wall, you don't want to use that sock. What?
Hakuna Matata.
That's not how you
Yes, it is. It's not.
Makasamasa?
It's pronounced.
He's trying to say Hakuna Matata, but he has a lisp.
But that's how it's actually pronounced.
Hakuna Matata means no
how
worries.
You spell it. That's how you. It's not D-A-D-A, Hakuna Matata.
He has a lisp. I'll just say that. All right. All right. All right. Let's see what the mad scientists Deb and Nadia are cooking up in the lab. Deb's dream. What are you dreaming? What do y'all create? Laboratory man to fight over. You saving the world from something bad? Very possible. Sticky hands. Your favorite motto. All right. Let's see what Deb's dream is about. Deb, have you had the dream more than once? Are you just, is this part of your off-world working in your sleep? I mean, go with your gut. If that's what you feel that you're doing, you probably are. All right. You're on a mission. Only once? That's okay. But if you remember it and it made that big of an impact, it's very important. And you could have it again. So let's take a peek. What's Deb and Nadia doing? Some mystery to it. Okay. You're helping your community. Yeah, what are you working on? Okay, so you're given a mission. Cards are being a little bit hairy about their details because I'm not supposed to say. All right, let's see what your base card is. Knight of Swords. So yes, it is a mission. You are working. Okay. Now, so Deb, you and Nadia have been called to do this. This is the judgment is to, you've been called up to work on this project, okay? Okay. Now, it's not giving me a lot of details because apparently it's a secret squirrely mission and we can't really talk about it. So it says they're not really going to tell you. Lots of choices. Could be lots of things. Illusion. It's not what you think. Baby Page. Baby Page. See? They don't want us to know. Baby Page just because we apparently won't be able to handle it here. But that you're doing this, you're going to be working on this slowly because this is going slow. It's a new beginning, a new movement, but you have to take it one step at a time. And right now, in our 3D consciousness here, could not handle it. So whatever you're doing is it's beautiful because it's the Ace of Cups. So it's a family off world. You're using your all of your senses. Okay, your third eye. You see something in the off world that we do not, and it does not want us to know. And it said, "This is all you're getting. You're going to go out and go off the cliff and do your thing with the leap of faith." But it's also not telling us to fool us. On that other illusion cards, nope. The baby page, the gift, you can't handle it and you don't need to know. But you'll know it when you slip back into your dream state and go off world and get your work done. I know, but you're fighting somebody. I believe that. I mean, you are helping because here you two are side by side. It's the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Very sovereign, but secret squirrely. Okay, manifesting. You're making something. These are Pentacles. You are creating something. These are you two together, but it's secretive. Doesn't want It doesn't want us to know. But it's for the collective because there's a community collective card. You're manifesting something for the collective, but it's not telling you. You know why? Because the high priestess, she said, this is a secret and you don't need to know. Fine, sorry. Just keep working on it because there's your worker bee. I don't know if it just doesn't, it's a positive thing. Wow. Well, apparently you're almost done. Okay. Yeah, so you two together have great strength in the work that you're doing, but there's your 10, wrapping it all up. Your work is almost complete. You're almost done. Beautiful strength in that. You just keep going and stand your ground, but you're almost done. You keep fighting, do your thing. So, sorry, universe, for asking, but we was just curious. And Tarot says, no, you don't need to know. You don't need to know in this realm. They're doing their thing. So you ladies just go ahead and do your mad scientist stuff, but whatever it is, it's for the collective and it's good. And you're almost done. Just keep working. Beautiful. But it's a mission because there's your Knight of Swords. Miss Joe, where have you been? Everybody's in here crying, needing Joe. Rihanna, you remember being giddy and then they passed me another crystal and I put it in the next slot, but it popped out and fell. We laughed and said, whoops. And we both realized, and you woke up. You think you blew up Atlantis? What? That's not very nice. Just teasing. Yes, you did make it, Joe. You okay, honey? We've missed you. Yeah, whatever you're doing, Deb, is a beautiful mission. It's gorgeous. We're just not allowed to know what it is, but it's important for the collective. So, yeah, it is good news. Just run with it. But you're almost done and keep going. Pat, that's just one life cycle in Atlantis. Let's not jump to conclusions that all of your times there were bad. But at least we can laugh and let go because we're here now and we're all going to make it right. All right, guys. Yeah, the mad scientists. Are you wearing the goggles and the white lab coat and gloves and got crazy Einstein hair? I want to take a picture of that. Maybe it was both of us, but it was an accident, not intentional destruction. Yeah. And the main thing is you have no desire to destroy anything now. Oh, it's Mom's birthday today. Happy birthday, Joe's mom. Yeah, we've missed you. Will you do your thing, sweetheart? She got stuff to do. But we wish Joe's mom very, very happy birthday. 89. Young and spry. Dumpling. Oh, good. Everybody's going to start giving Joe jobs. I am love, I am light. Well, you keep doing that, Victoria. You keep saying that over and over. You've had 2 dreams which I woke up saying, I am love, I am light, over and over again. It won't let you remember any of your dreams. Well, it wasn't. Okay. All right. Deb's got Einstein here this morning. That's all right. Divine was with you saying that. Yeah. They're letting you know. We'll pull cards. Okay, so we did Mad Scientist. What was next? We can pull Victoria's question. Did I leave anybody out? I don't want to forget. I don't do it intentionally. Oh, Brianna, have a question. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Okay, y'all just remind me. Okay. Y'all just remind me because I'm going to lose track of the chat and I don't want to get distracted. All right, so let's, Victoria, let's just do an overall view of your dream. And Mom's name is Lois. Happy birthday, Lois. Happy, happy, blessed birthday. All right. Victoria, let's just do an overall view of your dream. And if anyone else had a question that oh yeah, Brianna, she thought that she blew up Atlantis. Okay, so we'll look at Victoria's dream and then we'll do Brianna's. All right. All right, Victoria, what's going on? Oh, we still have to do your oracle cards too. Joe, do you have big plans with Mama and birthday today? We partying? You're working, Victoria. You're working, but you're getting interference, so you're having to stop and battle. Okay. So you're working off-world through this dream process. You're doing that in a different realm. You're slipping out, you're going to work, but because you're getting some interference, you're having to stop and fight a war before you can get back to your task. Because you've got good divine energy, they don't want you to complete it. Okay, so basically what you're doing is you're working. You're there to work. Okay, you're manifesting. You're fulfilling your off-world contract. Okay, it's contract, but it's also off-world. You have an agreement to go off-world during this time and fulfill your contract. Okay, work to work. Okay, all right. But you're learning as well. It's almost like a school. So they're putting you through the process, okay? Because a baby page, he's just waiting. He's getting a gift, giving a gift. So you're there and you're learning a process. But you've got a problem. You got a problem. All right, so you're having to stop and battle because it's a military card. And unfortunately, because you're having issues and you're battling these things, you're kind of in limbo and you're stuck, and now you have to wait to complete your task. Okay? All right. Now you do have a heart and desire to, and it's a wish card. Make a wish. Okay? It's family, it's celebration because you want to get it done. It is your desire as the Queen of Wands to get it done. I want to complete my mission, okay? Because you know that it's going to affect the whole world, all right? You know that it's good for humanitarian purposes. There's a humanitarian card, all right? It's a gift. It's gift giving as well, okay? But because you're constantly fighting, all right, there's your warrior card, but there's so much inner turmoil in yourself, and now you don't know which way it's going to go because you can't get your job done because you're just fighting so much. So if you're saying those things, it's to remind you of the strength that you have to complete your task, to win the battle, but to complete the task, and the divine is helping you. Okay? It's just stay focused, okay? Just keep remembering. Okay, so that's good. This is good. This is beautiful. Okay, so it has some great advice for you. Okay, since you're this little baby page here and you just need some help taking the next step forward, okay, going forward to your mission in a new beginning, this is what they want you to do. Use your words. Ace of Swords, you're going to complete this and it's going to be fine. But they want you to call on your off-worlders to help you battle this out, okay? Call on the divine. Star card is a wish card. You talk to the off-worlders and say, I need some help. Don't try to do this by yourself. Say, I'm getting too much interference. I need to get this battle done. Get rid of all that so I can complete my task. Okay? So stay focused. It's okay to ask for help. All right? Just remember that you are the light and you have the power and authority to do it. But you'll be able to get back on track and complete what you need to do. And before you go to sleep, go through those things and say, I'm ready. Let's go get this job done. And you guys are going to come and help me. Okay, Victoria? So I hope that helps. Michael's doing a dance for Lois. Woohoo! If you guys had a past life. Okay, Joe. All right. It could very well, Victoria, yeah, because what you're battling right now is so strong when you're awake. It also manifests and goes over into your dream state. So you've got to put a stop to it. You call down who needs to fight the battle with you, but you have another mission to do. Okay, your mission is so important that they're trying to block you, and you can't allow that. You need to, know your authority and stand in it. So when you say, I am love, I am light, you know that. You have to know it. Okay? And if you need some help, you call in your off-worlder battle buddies. All of the divine light. All right. Make sure no one was messaging me. Okay, so Brianna, did you destroy Atlantis? All right. You don't worry about it. Even if the cards say that you were a part of that, don't worry about it. That's over. You're here now. Now, Victoria, the more you work on what you're doing here when you're awake in the 3D, the better you'll be able to do it in 4D when you go over into the other realm. Okay, they both balance each other out. One needs to work with the other. So just keep working on it. You will master this. You're going to get really good at this. All right. Brianna, let's take a look at what was going on with you in placing these stones. Did you destroy something? Did you destroy Atlantis? Were you helping? Is it not what you think it is? Because it'll tell us. All right. And then we'll take a look at Joe and see if she and her mama Lois had a past life. All right. And if I forgot somebody else, just holler. All right. So, Miss Brianna, what's going on with you in Atlantis? All righty. Wow, this card's active today. Well, yeah. Yeah, Brianna, your main goal was to take Atlantis down. Okay. Well, let's find out why. Okay. We still love you. We forgive you. All right. So here's an off-worlder Atlantean card. It's fine. It's an off-world Palladian side. Okay. An enemy of the Palladians. Why, you ask? I don't know. But you're full of secrets. You're very secretive. You infiltrated the higher ups. Okay. You fooled some people. You did. Okay. Remember, our 10 of 10s wrap up something to end something. Okay. Put a lot of work into it and you wanted to end it. Well, there's your Atlantis card. There's your Ace of Cups. You wanted to bring the end to Atlantis. Mm-hmm. So you infiltrated and we're ready to go to war. Okay, there's your Queen of Swords. Remember, she's always ready to battle. She don't want to, but she will. She'd rather have peace, but she will fight, and she did. Now, great disappointment and disheartenment. I think they did you wrong somehow. Remember, Atlantis towards the end had a lot of corruption too, so they did you wrong, and you wanted to end them. Mm-hmm. You took a great loss. And you wanted them to have great loss. Mm-hmm. You were passing judgment on them, but they did. You had motive, basically. You wanted to pass judgment on them because they did something to you. You just wanted to move away, but you were going to destroy it in the meantime. So yes, death to Atlantis. You absolutely were standing up for yourself and wanted to get the hell out of Dodge, basically. But before you went, you're just like, I'm going to be the end of these people. Wow. So you wanted the truth to come out because there's your King of Swords. Okay. You wanted the truth to come out. You were willing to fight to get it and manifest it. There's your Pentacles. Okay. You were willing to fight. You put a lot of work into this. You absolutely wanted to bring it down. So it's all right. We love you. We forgive you. But that doesn't mean that, we don't want to act out of violence and, what was done to you should be apologized for as well. So don't take it all on your shoulders. But apparently they did you wrong and you said it was so bad that you were just going to absolutely take them down. So it's all right. We love you and we forgive you for it. That's all right. You're here now. And nobody's going to do you wrong in here. Well, there you go, Brianna. You were that way then, and you do you wrong or your family, you're willing to fight. You don't want to. It's the Queen of Swords, I'm willing to fight. I don't want to. I'd rather have peace. But if you push me, that's enough. All right. Okay, what else were we doing? So we did Brianna's Atlantis. Joe wants to know if she and her mama had a past life. Okay. Well, look, Joe. Excuse me. If Joe and Lois had a past life together. Interesting. All right. Joe and Lois. Do they have a past life together? If so, what was it? All right. I agree, Michael. It's probably what we would have all done, so we don't pass judgment on Brianna. If somebody screws you over, you're going to come out swinging. We don't just sit down and take it. So, yep, we're going to do Joe and her mom. Oh, we've almost gone 2 hours. We've been busy. Is Deb leaving? She got to go. We love you, Deb. Have a blessed day, sweetheart. All right. And before, I'm going to do your oracle cards next. And then in the meantime, you guys think about what you may want to talk about Wednesday. Is there a particular subject? Do you want to work on more past lives? Do we want to update your futures? Whatever you want to do. Let's see if any intel rolls in the meantime. I mean, like what we're doing now. Yeah, you're right, sweetie. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. True. You're not wrong. All right. You know I love you, Michael. All right, Joe, you and Lois, what in the world was going on with you in a past life? See your base card? Ooh, strength. Beautiful. Let's see how it plays out. All right. Oh. Huh. Okay. Yes. Joe, I'm getting a sibling card. I'm getting 2 different readings. Oh, okay. I see what they're saying. All right. So, sibling card in the past, and you agreed for a new contract for this time around to be mother and daughter. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So we have your past brought disappointment and heartbreak. Okay. So yes, you were connected. There's your Ace of Wands, just letting you know. Yes, you were connected. But there was a separation. There was a separation of siblings. Okay, this is a sibling card, the littles. It's siblings. So, but you were separated. One went one way and one went the other. And you had to stand up for yourself. Okay. Joe, I'm getting that you were the littler one and that you really had to fight and stand up for yourself because she was taken, as your sister, she was taken away because here's a death card. It was a death to that relationship. Okay. So you said that you feel that there was a Germany connection. Maybe it was a Holocaust remembrance or something, or even before that. But there was a separation between you two. She was taken, and you really had to step up and stand up because you were the littler one. Interesting. Yeah. You're always wanting to fight because there's your Queen of Swords. You always wanted to fight. You didn't want to, but you had to. Does that make sense? You always wanted peace, but now you fought, you came back. Now, here's the Mother card of Cups, and here's the Baby Page of Cups. Okay, so you agreed in this lifetime that you would be mother and child. Okay, all right, that you are not going to be left out in the cold away from each other anymore. So you agreed to recontract and that you would live this life victorious. Okay, there's your victory card. It's just a matter of this is a contract, but finding the balance to make up for what happened in the past. So you were a sibling card. This is beautiful. Okay. But it was your wish and hopes and desires to come back in this lifetime for humanitarian, to give and receive, to help each other. Okay. So you stuck to it. Yeah. And you looked at this new life as a new beginning for you to be able to complete what you didn't get to in the past. So you were siblings, you were sisters before. Gas chamber? Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. So maybe, yeah, well, it looks like that she was the death card and you were left to fight and stand. You didn't want to. So she may have gone to the gas chamber and left you. I'm so sorry, honey. I'm sorry. Always fighting. Yeah. Yeah. So she came back. So she decided to reincarnate right away, just a few months later. Beautiful, honey. Yeah, she wasn't done yet. She hadn't completed her task and her contract, so she came back just within months. And then you probably passed in that life and then decided to come back as her daughter. There you go, sweetie. So siblings. I hope that helps, Joe. Yeah. Well, you're together now, sweetheart, and that's beautiful. All right. Bend my cards back. Okay. Everybody kind of want updates on their futures. Yeah, we've been through a lot since last time we did it, so we can definitely do updates on our future paths. See if they've changed a little bit because tarot changes every time I do a reading. So we'll see how much it's changed. We'll just I'll call it like update on your future path, and we'll see if anything's changed. If you guys remember I'm not going to remember what it said last time. I promise you now, I will not remember. I hope you remember what the last one said so you can let me know if it's changed or not. You want to see if Pat helped Brianna? Okay. You mean like want to take down Atlantis? How can you know that? Because as you ascend, you will have memories from your past lives. It's very common during ascension. You'll have memories that you can't explain. Like, I know I wasn't here for that. How in the world do I have a memory of it? It's part of your ascension, Joe. You're just getting really good at it. You've been working on your meditations because that's part of it. All right. All right. We'll see if Pat was helping Brianna to take down Atlantis. And then I'm going to do your oracle cards. And then I bid you a farewell for today. You were blue skinned in the dream? Yeah. Well, blue skinned people were the guardians of Atlantis. They kept the crystals, they guarded the crystals. Interesting. Yeah. And a lot of that has to do with like that movie Avatar right now. And the Egyptian hieroglyphics that are on the wall and the paintings, blue people are there too. Blue people have been around a long time. Avatar is not far fetched. You know, they're connected to the Divine Mother. It's very, very fascinating. All right. All right. So we want to see if Pat was helping Brianna. All right, Pat. Were you helping Brianna out? All right. Pat, help Brianna. And if it's no, it'll be all over the place. It'll probably tell me what Pat was doing. Arcturian or blue, yes. Yeah, they're one of them, yes. Okay. Let's see, Miss Pat. See if you were helping Brianna take down Atlantis. Looks that way because you have big ace. Whew, somebody did you wrong too. I'm telling you, Atlantis wasn't all peaches and cream, guys. Pat? In this life cycle, you were Brianna's mother. No. Pat was the child of Brianna. Interesting. Okay. So, Pat, you're the child because Brianna shows up in this. Okay. Here's Mama. That's Brianna. Pat, you're the child. Swords. Okay. Interesting. But asking if Pat was in on it with Brianna, big fat ace of pentacles. Yes, absolutely. Because you felt that you were serving justice. Somebody screwed y'all's family over, basically, is what I'm getting. Interesting. Giving and receiving. They did something to you and your family, and you're going to give it right back to them. So, Pat, yes, you were absolutely involved. Uh-huh. All right, so the Hermit. They left you out in the cold. You were you're just leading down a path, and you're just not quite sure where it's going to get. But you kind of left out as a hermit. You guys were on your own. So maybe they ostracized you. You like, get out. You're not a part of this anymore. And you're like, you ain't going to screw us over. Yep, this card came up in Brianna's. And you just wanted to get the hell away from there. But you were going to take them down in the process. Mm-hmm. Wow. Your hubby was in on screwing you over, too. The father, because the King of Swords is in this. And he just said, bye-bye. Yep, no more family. No more family. This is... So you worked and worked and worked. There's the worker bee. You guys came up with a plan to take it down. High Priestess, and full of secrets. Full of absolute secrets. They absolutely did something horrible to you guys. That's Eight of Swords. Entrapped you. Kept you prisoned. Like you were in a prison. So Pat and Brianna, siblings, stole something from you. What did they steal from you? Wow. Kicked you out in the cold. You were on your own. You were that hermit. Left you out of it. Stole everything from you. There's the thief. And you were going to get revenge with judgment. Because that card came up too. Yeah. So I'm so sorry. But Pat and Brianna, yeah. They stole everything from you guys. Kicked you out in the cold. And you said, I don't think so. All right. Interesting. Interesting. Fascinating what we found out, isn't it? All right. Probably did us a big favor. Could be. Atlanteans got very corrupt towards the end. It wasn't all, gumdrops and cotton candy. I mean, they were corrupt. I mean, they just lost their way. All right. Yeah. So they didn't have to throw us off the cliff. They just blew us up. Good team, ladies. Blew our asses up because you knew we are eternal. Yeah, we're going to get it right this time around. Yeah, it's a lot to process. It's okay. That's all right. You're so welcome. All right, let's do your oracle cards, guys. Now, remember, if we get a repeat, Spirit's still going to lay it down and like lay down the law and say, you still need to focus on this. And Victoria, you're one of them that I want you to really focus on that. We all need to do it. Some need to just do it a little bit more, okay? Knowing your self-worth. How many times have we gotten this card recently? And I shuffle and shuffle and shuffle. And Spirit wants us to concentrate that we are worthy, we are the light, and we have purpose. Know who you are. Take your spot in the spotlight and sit in your throne. Okay? Know who you are and the authority and the light that you have and the power. Okay? So self-worth keeps coming up. All right? Obviously, Spirit wants us to focus on that a little bit more. Now, we're going through expansion. Okay, this is why a lot of people are sick, and we were talking about ascension sickness and symptoms and what we're dealing with because we're expanding. Okay, allow yourself to expand, be open to it because you're worthy of it. All right, but it does come with a little bit of a warning. Okay, as you're expanding, find the balance in yourself. We've had this maybe once or twice before. I think it's been a little while, but find the balance. Don't overdo it. Don't push it. Remember, if you get at the impasse and you need to stop and take a break, just take a break and balance yourself out. Get your breath, find your balance, but know who you are. All right? It's a lot to take in. All right? Bandit, the Catzilla's over here trying to destroy the Christmas film. What are you doing, Henry? You be nice. It's rotten. It's pretty. But anyway, so remember your self-worth and who you are and that you're worthy to be here and in the light of the divine, okay? That you're a part of that. You are going to continue to expand and make sure you balance yourself out. Take care of yourself and your health. I'm obviously going through that as well. But ascension is real. Find the balance and rest, okay? It does give a whole new meaning to kicking ass and taking names. You are right. Well, Brianna, our soul contracts, difficult or easy, balancing that, going up and down. Um, don't look at it as a curse or something that you've had to, you're overcoming. You're here and we're getting it right this time, okay? We're not going to do this anymore. We know what we need to do, and this age, we were called to do it. We got chosen to come back here, and because we knew our higher mother and father knew that we were going to be the ones to get the job done, and we are. Yes, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Or I'm still standing. Yeah, that's a good one by Elton John. It's beautiful. Absolutely. All right. Your base card on your oracles was impatience. Work on that. Don't try to want to jump through all the hoops in one day, guys. We're gonna find that balance. Okay. Slow down. If you find yourself getting tired and exhausted, find the balance. Don't be so impatient. It's coming. It's not going nowhere. It's part of our contract, and we're going to get it done. No worries. All right. All right, guys. We did a little over 2 hours today. We'll do Wednesday at 1 o'clock, and we will get an update on our future paths or anything else that we come across. If there's any intel, any updates that we need to work on, then we will also tackle that. So, yes, you're right, Brianna, because we don't focus on the past. It's who we are now, what we're going to do with it, That's all right. We're figuring it out as we go. Our main thing is our ascension, and we are fulfilling our contract by focusing on the spiritual things and not the everyday mundane stuff that drives us nuts. Thank you guys. I hope you all have a blessed day. Rest, enjoy. Joe, wish Mama Lois a very happy birthday on behalf of all of us. Enjoy. And if you guys need me, you know how to get a hold of me. Um, think of some questions, write them down. And you're so welcome, precious. You got some work. We all got work to do, but I want you to focus on what you need to, okay? All right. Me too, Pat. I've always stood up for the underdog as well. I love all y'all. Have a blessed day. Like I said, y'all know how to get a hold of me. And I will see you Wednesday at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So enjoy. Yep, I lobe all of you. Love and lights and I will talk to you later. All right. Blessings, guys. Bye bye.